We've got baseball for you from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball starts right now. So here's Joe Mauer. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Minnesota, first baseman Joe Mauer.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Harold, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Man, I was on a number of losing teams, and this is the game you look for. We got the ace going. Finally, it's the day we're going to win a game. And when he throws and you know you're struggling, you got to win that game for him.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. Now the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
So he got him swinging. Eddie Rosario goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Miguel Sano is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. Garcia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman Yoan Moncada
sends that one out of play for strike 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario is there. He's got it 1 away. So stepping in, Yulieski Gurriel, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Melky Cabrera is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's Standing in, Logan Morrison. He'll start
Leading
things
off for
out here in a
Minnesota,
tie ball game.
Designated hitter, Logan Morrison.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff. Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly, he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swung on and missed 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. May shading to his right. 1 out. Here's Brian Dozier now, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Fly ball out toward left center field. May is there, 2 gone. Here's Joey Gallo now. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Gallo.
Ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it. Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Now a ball hit hard towards center, but this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Jose Abreu.
And this is up and in, ball 1. Scorched to 3rd, and that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single. Into the box now, number 30, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Buxton giving chase, and he hauls it in for the 1st out of the inning. Josh Harrison stands in, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Fly ball out to right field. Gallo on the move, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Set to get his day started, Avisail Garcia. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Here's Byron Buxton now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Byron Buxton.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the 1st out of the inning.
Batting 8.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And he takes ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Eric Ibar. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. Striding in once again, Joe Mauer. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Mauer.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here he comes on 2-0. Smoked on the ground left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie Rosario. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, when you're facing good hitters, you got to mix it up. Most people say pitch off the fastball. Clearly right here, that first pitch changeup for a strike has now set up everything else. He's pitching off the changeup.
Garcia coming on. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Stepping in, Francisco Cervelli. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Barrios is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Stepping in, Jacob May.
Center fielder, Jacob May.
First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Ready for another chance. Yohan Moncada. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Moncada.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is pulled into right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. May rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Digging in to try it again, Yulieski Gurriel. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's a high pop-up. Calling for it, Mauer. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Melky Cabrera hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and he went fishing in the dirt. Castro has it. The throw to first is in time and the inning is over. Here's Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for the Twins, third baseman Miguel Sano.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Set to deal on 2-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Now
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Morrison comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Second baseman.
Now at the plate, Brian Dozier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
And now Harrison will look this one in to retire the side. Settling in now, Jose Abreu. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
79. Jose.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit. Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jose Abreu becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Number 30 swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's in there, base hit. Into the box now, Josh Harrison. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Harrison.
Now a move over to first. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone. So striding in, Avisail Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it'll make its way toward the 335 sign. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Now at the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He popped out in his first trip.
Francisco Cervelli.
This one's down to third. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
The right fielder, number 16.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Waiting on it is Cabrera, and he puts it away for out number 1. Digging in now, Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High pop up. Gurriel is there for it. 2 down. At the plate, Jason Castro comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses, ball 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now.
In now,
Jacob May.
And
He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Jacob May.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Therefore, it is Dozier, and that's the first out. Digging in once again, Yohan Moncada. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sano onto the grass. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Yulieski Gurriel. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Ready for another chance? Eric Ibar. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Eric Ibar.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. Digging in once again, Joe Mauer. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bouncer down the line. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Now at the plate, 20, Eddie Rosario. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Squared that one up just a little late. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time. Here's Melky Cabrera. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gallo sprinting after it, but this will land foul shy of the wall. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
And he pops it up back behind second base. And Ibar will put this one away for the first out. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Gallo is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting, number 30.
Digging in to try it again. Number 30, a hit in 2 tries so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ibar ranging into the outfield, and the inning is over. Here's Miguel Sano. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Third baseman, Miguel.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1. He's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark. Maybe tie this game up.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. Ready for another shot now. Logan Morrison. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Garcia looks up. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Brian Dozier.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Ready once again, Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Gallo.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. May looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Now batting, Byron Buxton. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. High in the air out to center field. May has a read on it. 2 gone. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Castro.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Garcia is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Josh Harrison stands in. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
The shortstop, Josh Harrison.
Popped up. Ibar is there for it. 1 away. So here is Avisail Garcia. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Rosario is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Cervelli. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. To third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's Eric Ibar.
Now for Minnesota, shortstop Eric Ibar.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is pulled into right, and there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting,
so here's Joe Mauer trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base.
The White Sox, number 70.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on the southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tied at 93, ball 1. The 1-0 now to Mauer. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. 2-0 count and the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that's a fair ball. The runner scores from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double. The throw is wild, and it gets away. In now, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and hit softly on a line, but foul. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in now, Miguel Sano. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pickoff move to second, and he's back standing. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone.
Batter number 99.
Striding in once again, Logan Morrison. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Falling for it, May. 2 down. But 1's all they'll get as he's back in safely at second. Here's Brian Dozier now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Joaquin Soria enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Joaquin Soria.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And settling in now, Jacob May. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Center fielder, Jacob May.
And he'll step off and try again. Into the windup and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Buxton on the move. He's there and records the first out. Into the box now, Yoan Moncada. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Standing in, Yulieski Gurriel. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Now a throw over to first. In there, a base hit. Moncada is on his way home, and a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Number 53.
Here's Melky Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, he's barely still alive. That's a nice check swing right there. 2 strikes, 2 outs. He's still hanging in there. Now you take a deep breath and try to get something to hit.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the... Digging in and looking for more, Joey Gallo. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Byron Buxton now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cabrera's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Late that time for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Outside with that slurve of his. 1 ball, no strikes.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Rosario. Gone to lead off the inning. Stepping in, number 30. It was a flyout. Brett Cecil, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Tyler Saladino will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Tyler Saladino.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Buxton moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down. Digging in. Josh Harrison, no hits in 3 tries. Dominic Leone comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
For the Twins, number 55, Dominic Leone.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to third. To Dozier for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Right fielder.
Now in the box, Avisail Garcia, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Cervelli. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
2 out with the man at first. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result,